Yo, what's good, everybody? What's good? This is your boy Derek Low, man. We're gonna have the show starting in the next couple minutes. I'm gonna play this right quick and just let it play for a couple times, and yeah, we're gonna be right here, man. Give it a couple minutes. I'm just getting some stuff together, and we'll see you guys soon, man. For the fans show. Sorry, a couple minutes late, but hey, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. We do what we do. All right, everybody. It's episode 24, Dirty Low's Red Fan Show. Yes, sir. Man, weekdays, Monday through Friday. Yeah, when I'm fucking actually here. Yeah, it's been up and down, man. Some family shit happened yesterday, so I had to do my thing with Pops. You know what I'm saying? Take care of my Pops, do a couple other things. You know what I'm saying? Let the play out for a little bit longer. Let everybody pull up. Man, it's been great. 425, couple days to the, you know. Everybody, man, it's great to be back, man. I had a nice vacation Sunday. I didn't do shit but sleep. I'm gonna play this motherfucking beat going on right now. Still let a couple other people get in, and yeah, what I got going right here that we're gonna play for the time being. It's coming off of a track that me and my boy are working on. It's called Old School. Old School is pretty dope. Y'all just take a listen. I'll be right back. All right, everybody. We are here. Let me lower this down to the proper volume to where we can chill out and you guys can hear me. I am here. What's up, everybody? Welcome. It's 425, man. It's a couple days before the draft. This is the Raiders Fan Show. I'm your host, Dirty Low. Hashtag Raiders Fan Show. I'm your host, Dirty Low. Man, thank you guys for pulling up, man. Like I said, man, it's been a couple of days. I believe today is Tuesday, Taco Tuesday. Yes, sir. Taco Tuesday, man. Shit, it's gonna be a good day today, man. It's beautiful outside. I've already took Waller for the walk, did my workout, did my little meditation this morning, first thing in the morning, changing everything up, getting everything ready for the week, man. You know what I mean? Yesterday I was gonna go live. This show was actually supposed to happen, episode 25. It was actually supposed to happen, and what ended up happening was Pops called me, had to run around town, do some stuff, you know, family first. Luckily that I don't get paid for this. I can do these shows whenever I want. I know that later on this week is going to be crazy. This draft week, man, it's going to be crazy. And I'm going to have a great time doing it. I know a lot of content creators are going to be going wild. There's going to be some good stuff going on, man. I got gravy in the back right now, man. I'm going to do a couple little of my shout outs real quick. There's one thing that I do got to pull up. If you guys don't give me a second, man. Salute to everybody in the chat, man. I gotta copy something real quick. I'm gonna put this shit in the chats because we have a friend of ours that I always say certain things. Even though I'm just messing around, you guys think I might be playing and stuff like that, but there's certain things that do happen in everyday life that we got to understand that life is really it can come and go very, very quickly. You know what I mean? I gotta find this. Oh, here it goes. It's coming close right now. Here we go. Copy. Okay, there we go. Boom. All right. Let me get back to open something up real quick. Sorry, guys. Give me a quick second. I'm just rearranging some stuff around here. Thank you for guys being patient. I will get to everybody right now, but this is a little important. Right, let me see real quick. Comments. Create a banner. Boom. Paste. All right. So this banner right here that I'm gonna be adding right here is a GoFundMe. I'm gonna explain a little something right now. We have another one of the things that I always say, on my show is be thankful for what I do got, thankful for what you don't. Another thing that I always say, and I say it jokingly, man, but I really, really do mean this. You know what I mean? I say don't drink and drive. You know what I mean? I used to be, or I still am alcoholic, however you want to call it, however you want to see it. I'm cool with that. I'm good with everything, so I'm not even really worried about it. But the thing is, when I say don't drink and drive, because I've had a lot of missed calls, close calls, all these different things, you know what I mean? And unfortunately, one of our Raider family members, pretty close to us, the homie Raider Gabe, shout out him and his family. I am going to put this link in the chat, and in the chat, if you guys can, please go ahead and go help out. I really don't want to say much about that. He can explain more. I just put it in the link on YouTube. Please go over there and whatever you can, $5, $10, whatever you can. You know what I'm saying? Please just go ahead and go over there, help that out. I will keep this going on throughout the show, and I'll let him explain whenever he feels that he needs to. You know what I'm saying? But it's I think it also explains on the link. So you know what I mean? I just keep it a little bit private and just try to shout out to the homie. Prayers go out. Ready Gay, man. Salute to you, bro, and your family, man. Hopefully everything, comes together for you guys, man. For sure. So I'm gonna leave this up on periodically, bro. But I got Gravy in the back, man. We're gonna get this show going, man. It's been a couple days. I'm gonna get to the chat. Gravy, what's good, brother? Good morning.
How you hear me, brother?
I'm hearing you good.
Damn, the wizard got me going.
What, brother? Got you. I got you. All right, let me get to the top of the chat.
Thank you for that.
No problem, brother. Hey, StreamYard, good morning. Good morning. Like I always say, good morning. Appreciate you, StreamYard. You know what I mean? I had to learn you on my own, but hey, it's a journey, man. Appreciate it. Job, what's good, brother? Hey, man, I haven't seen you in the chat lately, bro. Emil, let me know how they're probably really, really good and shit. I know you were there, bro. Had some good fun seats, man. That was great. Guerrero, what's up, man? MG in the building. John saying what's up. Rafa, what's good? We're nice Nation Nightmare. Salute. Billy Bats Raider, what's good, brother? Mr. Chicken So, what's good, bro? Man, I seen your invites, bro, but I turn around and get on there, I get caught up, and shit, I'm done for, bro. How's it going? Feels good. I was telling everybody what's up. Raiderzilla, what's good, bro? How you doing, man? Good morning. Dark, what's good, man? Hopefully everybody had a good weekend, good Monday. Usually Mondays I come in, and Sunday nights I usually come in, but I just need to take a little break. Break for myself. Hey, Gravy, lower the volume a little bit on yours. Just the volume on the. Look at the numbers. Yeah, look on the numbers on your keypad, and there should be a volume button. Just lower your volume just a little bit.
Mine? Right.
Yeah. There you go. Hit the like button. Thank you. Appreciate that, Mike. Raiderzilla's everyone's showing love right now. Boom, for sure. Don't lie low. Your PTO just ran out. HR told me that I had them on. Okay, well, so apparently I got a text message, actually a voice message from HR, which is Michael G. My HR department actually hit me up and stated that I have no more PTO, and I will be put on suspension if I don't continue to put in the work that I need to. I will get suspended apparently, and so we'll see how that goes, guys. I think I'm on the 30, 90, or 60-day probation. I didn't really listen to all of it because Michael was full of shit. But hey, shout out Michael. That's the homie right there. Gam, what's good, brother? What's good? Everyone's showing love. Shit. Mikey with it's gravy time. There we go. And with the third pick via trade, the mighty Las Vegas Select, Dirty Low, right there. Boom. Go hit that GoFundMe right there, guys. Please go hit that and go try to help out as much as you guys can. You know what I mean? JB, good morning. Bats, what's up, brother? Prayers for Ready Gabe. Yes, sir. Ready Gabe, everyone showing the love. Appreciate you guys. Sean Johnson, good morning, Sean Johnson. These last couple of days, brother, I've been seeing that, man. He sent me almost the perfect fucking draft, bro. Like, I don't know how he pulled off what he traded. You know, our one of our guys, Sean, you know what I mean, that gives us a lot of good information. You know, he sent me something, bro, and it's like beautiful. We got Weatherspoon, we got Cyrus, we got fucking Campbell. It was insane, bro. It was insane. Finally, Gravy, the Geek Squad really helped. Y'all can kiss my ass. We the people. What's good, brother? Spliff Mode. What's good? What's good? Good morning, man. Sebastian, what is up, my brother? Auntie, what's up? Auntie. Everybody stand, please. Auntie is a champ. Anytime you guys see Auntie Six, you gotta applause that guy. That is the man right there, man. Auntie Six, I applaud you, bro. I can't tell everybody, bro, but you'll always get my.
Can't stand right now, Auntie, but
doing
all right.
You're supposed to stand up, bro. You're supposed to give him the standing ovation, bro. That guy right there.
My knee hurt, man. My knee hurts right now.
Come on, your knee in your back. Okay, we'll give Gravy, a little. We'll give him an excuse for the time being. North Cal, what's good, bro?
Yeah, he knows that.
My neck and my back. Draft in a few days. When is the draft? Anyways, I was trying to think about that. 2 days. What? Thursday, right?
Thursday.
Shit. I'm gonna be busy Thursday. I'm gonna be asleep all day Thursday. I'm gonna be out.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
All right, man. I'll get to that right now, Sean. Let me get to the rest of the comments and I'll bring that back up. All right, let me see how far. Ooh, it's kind of far down there. Damn. All right. Oh shit. So everyone's saying love, showing love right here. I'm gonna get back to that. Holly, what's good? What's good? All right, everyone's saying what's up, Coach Gravy Train. There it is. Boom, boom. Good morning. Going backwards. Lakers against the Kings in 6. Let's go. Ja Raider. Little Worm DM me that I have to watch my back in Vegas. I might have a broke stalker. Yeah, bro. You know what, Ja?
Overtime games at home and shit. Overtime games at home. Man.
So, anyways. All right, Sean Johnson, we're gonna get to some ball. Gravy, how are you doing, brother? I'm sorry. It's been a couple days. I know you got on my helmet, and I did see you yesterday, but how are you doing, brother? How was your day going?
My day today is going well. Getting ready for this. Me and my wife, we're gonna have some us time. We're gonna go camping this weekend, so I'm gonna be focused with you and the rest of the other guys on the draft, and excited about that. So I told you what I'm gonna do. She gonna go her way, I'm gonna go my way, and then I'll be watching the draft on the side. But she knows all about that. She knows what's up. She just planned it crazy, so she doesn't know when the dates are. So
I had to do all that. What are you gonna do with your IT guy over here, bro? What are you gonna do? Better not fuck with nothing.
I'm gonna be chilling with you the first round. I hope. You've been saying, I guess we're gonna chill it, and then Friday,
I don't know, bro.
Saturday, I'm gone.
I don't know, bro. I don't think I'm gonna do anything, man. There's gonna be so many people live, bro. I'm just gonna sit back. I'm not gonna do anything. I'm just gonna be like, yay.
Well, we got an invasion of Gravy and Dirty Low.
Gravy's gonna go live via Dirty Low's fucking. Yeah, you're gonna be in my seat. You're gonna be like, wait a minute, I'm not Gravy. That's not Dirty Low. That's Gravy. Shit, that's funny.
I go like this.
We go like this and get the 9 and 9. I'll get you a printout like this.
Bring that up, man. That's old school. That's old news, bro.
I should bring it up, bro.
My day's going. My day so far so good. My days. The kids were good today. They went on a field trip, so I don't have nothing to do with them. So half the school is gone. So that's cool.
They walk. They get right in and then just walk right out. So you don't have to worry about none of that.
Yep. They get on a bus and just ask me to go. You want to go to Monterey? I say, hey, I can barely watch these kids at lunchtime. You want me to go spend hours with them on a bus? Secluded? Wait, bro. That's punishment. Yeah. You gotta give me hazard pay or something.
You said hazard pay? Shit, for real. You're dodging lies, sickness, the little attitudes, all kinds of shit. Bad parenting.
They mix in.
Bad parenting. Stupid. All right, let me get to this real quick. And then, hey, Ja, I got a little information that me and Gravy were talking about. We'll wait till the homie pulls up. Text him, bro, so we can work that out. Remember Cash? Cash was talking about?
Oh, for Ja, yeah.
Yeah. We got to talk about that, but let's talk about this real quick. Hold on. Sean Johnson, man, good morning once again, brother. I know you're on the East Coast, man. It's probably afternoon for you, brother, but here you go. It says multiple sports books reported receiving a surge of bets that on Will Levis will go number 1, causing the former Kentucky quarterback odds to move wildly. Levis's odds to be the top pick went from 40-1 to 4-1. The fuck? Carolina? Hmm. You know,
if you want to lose money, go ahead and put that on there.
that's a good point. That is a good point.
You would never take 40-1 odds and it drops down to 4-1. Yeah, no way. Forget
Free
that.
time, we're good, bro.
And they're
License beard all bad.
can't be that dude can't be number one pick. Dude. He can't.
Nah, there's no way
that'll dismember the whole draft, bro. That's nah. I don't think that's gonna happen.
It can happen.
There's way too much talent up there. There's way too much talent up there for Will Levis to be number one pick.
Yeah, there is. This motherfucker is wide as hell. I gotta think I put another fucking game on. You can't even see shit.
And I seen that from I seen it from Sean too, bro.
I see what he's saying too. You know what I mean? I get it, but shout out to Raider Classics, man. I love that they just have all kinds of old classic ass games.
People just putting a lot of money on the dude right now, so because you're not hearing nothing about the guy. He got, besides the.
I'll throw. No, I'm not gonna do that one. No, I'm listening to you, bro. I'm listening. I'm just trying to find a game real quick to throw on.
He got. You're starting to hear about this test that they're taking, and how smart these guys are, these quarterbacks are, and besides the kid from Stanford, you think he would get a good test score. That Levis did real good on the score too. So people are starting to think, can you?
Yeah, you can't do that at all, bro. I wouldn't think that anyways. Carolina had coach Frank Wright. Yeah, I can see him doing some dumb shit like that, but bro, like that'll be the stupidest shit ever. And I don't even think, to be honest with you, all the bullshit that I've heard is that he has no control of who they pick because he wanted a Derek Carr and the number one draft picks that he's given up for all these different people. You know what I'm saying? I know for a fact they're not gonna let him just pick. You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean he does, but if I were to do that, I would move back and pick him up. You know what I mean? Let somebody else go or whatever. I don't think they would do that. I don't think they're gonna let him do that. But at this point, I really don't care. Michael Beasley, what's good, bro? No, don't get me wrong. I don't mean it like that, like disrespectfully. I'm just saying it's like it really doesn't. You know what I mean? It doesn't really matter. I mean, at this point, because unless we're moving up, unless we're gonna trade with them, which I highly doubt, I don't see us moving up at all. What do you think about that, Gravy?
She's moving up. I see it's going down a little bit, but to get somebody. This is defensively. I hope defensively, but Evan, I see them. Despite what Eddie's going to say about me, unless the one of those top-notch, Carter or Anderson's there. Maybe if Witherspoon and Gonzalez is there, but and I expect us to get somebody offensive line. If we fall down, we go down, and those guys aren't there, we're gonna get offensive linemen. That's what I think.
Yeah, I see the offensive lineman. Like, look, so Sean got this. This is what he has at. Let me see if I can show it. I'll just show you what this is. A crazy fucking draft, bro. I don't think it's gonna actually really happen. But oops, I'm sorry. So there you go. So this is what he got. He got Devin Witherspoon, Osiris, which is crazy. I don't see that. I mean, the only reason why I seen that is because I seen an article about that shit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Osiris, Drew Sanders, which is a good linebacker, Kalijah Clancy. So he did move up, right? Because we didn't have 30 or 33.
No, he went down and got 30.
We went down, yeah. So we went down and got 30 and 33 and 38. Damn.
We had 38.
That's almost a perfect scenario. So yeah. So I would not make that bet if you type Will Levis on Google, it's all over the place. But I will get CJ Stroud, Jalen Carter, and Witherspoon if they fall to 7 or better. Yep. See, so yeah, so Weatherspoon dropped. So in this draft, Witherspoon dropped. You know what I mean? You guys are stupid. Yeah, so I mean, this was it's almost perfect. Got 1, 2 defensive tackles, offensive guards, cornerback, an edge, safety. That's insane, bro. That is insane. Yeah,
it's a good draft.
It's a good draft, but I mean, there's really nothing else we can do with that, bro. Let's see what else real quick.
I was messing with it yesterday, man. I had a good ass draft. But
did you?
It was nice.
Yeah, there's a lot of sleeper plays. There's a lot of defensive players too. You know what I mean? See, I know that I was saying this earlier too. My cousin was he's a Arizona Cardinals fan. He's like, man, we're just waiting for you guys to come and get that third. He goes, they want Carter. Says, or Carolina gets Jalen Carter, Frank Wright traded for Buckner when it became traded for Buckner when it became that's interesting. It
could happen.
It could.
That could happen.
I don't see anybody really getting close to doing something like that, bro. Like for real. Like I really don't. Like I don't think these players are that worth it, bro. Like I mean, and honestly, it's like I really don't want to look at what everybody else is doing unless they're moving up. Because at this point, I'm kind of like set. You know, it's all going to be defense at this point. Second round, I wouldn't take.
You almost have to, though. Low. You almost have to because from 1 to 6, you have to. You know, but
yeah,
after
but
us,
I mean,
I don't use it.
At this point, we got to just wait until they actually it actually shows up. You know what I mean? When the draft actually comes, there's no more talking. There's no more nothing. Now it's just the point like, hey, what the hell is going to happen? Now we got to look at who's going to fit in because after this, like you said, it's going to be like 3 months drop off, 2 months drop off. What am I going to do? Like we were talking, I told Gravy, I said, what am I going to do? Like, hey, Alex Barrs just got a cleat extension. You know, he went or he's getting it taped counterclockwise. You know what I mean? Like, like he's in the spin.
I don't know where these people get this information from because you can't watch them do OTAs. You know, I know that.
You know, so for me, bro, I'm just gonna let it settle and then see what happens, man. Just let the dust settle, quote unquote.
Yeah.
Oh, like I said, I'm going fishing. Need to throw some worms in the water, though. Hey, I'm talking about that. Get that fish, bro, with that worm. Gravy, it does, huh? Gravy sounds like, damn, like he's been a professional, audio fucking caster. All you need is a suit and tie, bro. That's all you need. All you need is a better angle on that camera, like I told you.
You see my laptop? That shit ain't no 1980s shit.
1980s, right here, fucking the MVP who fixed that. Yep, I got
brand new, Omar. I got it like that. I got good credit on where.
On the sticker on the bottom, bro, it said Rent-A-Center, doc. Nah, just play. It said Rent-A-Center. Fucked up.
It'll take me 20 years to pay off this shit.
It said fucking on the bottom of it said fucking Ross.
You got a computer at Ross.
Yeah, bro. You got a laptop at Ross. You push the button. Moo.
You went to TJ Maxx and got that computer.
As face Aaron Rodgers with the Jets this year. We play the Jets this year. See, I fixed the audio, but I can't fix the internet, bro. I can only do so much. Hey, so do we play? We play the Jets this year?
Am I still a robot or what?
Nah, you kind of stuck up. You kind of got stuck for a second. So are we playing the Jets this year? I was asking.
Can't do nothing about that, bro.
Did you hear what I said?
What's up?
There he goes. I said, did you hear what I said? That we play the Jets this year.
Yeah, I hear what you said. Yeah.
Well, I'm asking yes or no. Say it like this.
We play the Jets? I don't know, dude. I don't know. I haven't seen no schedule or nothing.
Miami don't win the division.
Not even worried about it.
Yeah, 3 times we play the whole.
Already.
Yep. Gabe, what's good, dog? What's good? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Yes, we do. Oh shit! Thank you, Holly. Appreciate you. Yeah, we sure do. I know Mitchell Rest is happy. Rogers Jet. Oh yeah, he's like. I don't even know who that is. I really don't.
We don't play the Jets, but I think we play Green Bay. play Green Bay.
The AFC East.
We didn't play the Jets though.
Play Jets, Miami's, and Bills. Let me look up the schedule real quick.
That's what's next, bro. You're gonna come over here and mess with my internet.
I ain't doing nothing. So this is a future opponents. This is what we got. We got obviously Broncos, Kansas City Chiefs, the Butt Plugs, Jets, Green Bay, Patriots, Minnesota, Steelers and Jets, then Colts, Lions, Miami, Buffalo, Chicago. So yes, sir. It's gonna be crazy. Yep. I heard something in the rumblings. I just seen something because I'd be catching shit here and there. I heard something about Minnesota might moving up for a quarterback. Yeah, Green Bay at home. That's gonna be dope. That might be a good Chile. That might be a good game to go to right there.
They come here, yeah.
Mm-hmm. It is home. It's home. Ooh,
they have dates on. Oh, they say home and away. Okay, but not the dates.
So I'm sorry. I apologize. Let me show you. So there it is right there. So home is Jets. Well, obviously the three douchebags. Jets, Green Bay, Patriots, Minnesota, Steelers, and fucking Giants. Oh, we get to face Waller this year. Nice. And then we got Colts, Lions, Miami. You know, it's crazy that Miami might end up having. I'm thinking they're gonna end up with Lamar, bro. That might be crazy. And then
with who?
I don't know why. I just feel that he might end up in Miami. Bills and then Chicago Bears and then the other three douchebags. So yes, sir. LeBron James, that was a great game last night. Great game.
Forget that shit. But people need to think if Jacobs doesn't sign that franchise tag, we're gonna have to get 2 first-round picks for him. Doesn't matter if it's exclusive or not.
So okay, so what if we just cut him? What happens? We just dead end. That's it. No.
Why would you cut him when you could?
I'm just asking because I mean, okay, so say if you don't get the first round picks, ain't nobody gonna give you no first round picks for Josh Jacobs, bro.
He's gonna get then sign the franchise tag and get your $10 million.
Yeah, but he's gonna play half-assed though. Only teams that I see rising at the Bear.
You bench him. Then you bench him, and teams know he's just being a little bitch, and then he ain't gonna play for you.
Yep, and then that's a wrap. And then he's got his money. He's gonna sit on his ass, bro. That's it.
He's not getting paid. If he doesn't sign that thing, and if he doesn't play,
say that again.
If he doesn't play low, he's not getting paid.
So if he doesn't play,
he doesn't. If he don't sign it, he's not getting nothing.
Nothing at all.
Nothing.
Bro. Yeah, definitely, John. We're all gonna meet up, bro. I'm definitely going there, no matter fucking what. If I have to drag Gravy by his beard, bro, we're going. We're gonna be on that little fucking gas fucking.
Well, I'll stay at Jaws' house.
Yeah, there you go.
Box.
No. Hey, John, talking about that.
With me, remember that one time 2 years ago, what you said on the live? Let's go.
No, 2 times 2 years ago. Hey, remember that one thought that you had that I thought you thought of you might have had? Let's go to the
boxing ring at his house. Knuckle up, bro. Let's go.
Yep. 10 mil or 0. Hey, where did he go? Puerto Rico? Where did he go? Puerto Vallarta or whatever? Puerto Vallarta? I can't remember where he went. This motherfucker is all suntanned over there, bro. That motherfucker ain't coming back. He gave that.
Is he still over there?
I think that's where he went. Alfredo, what's good? What's good?
What was the one before?
What's that? No one getting number 1 for a running back. Yep.
He has to.
Well, then he has to play.
He doesn't have to play, but
then
if he signs it, if he wants $10 million, which is bitching about money, then he has to play. Now, if he goes in there with the attitude, no. Look at the information it says if he gets traded if he signs the franchise tag.
Okay.
Then it'll say you need to give us. You can negotiate the picks, but it's gonna be first round pick.
So you can get 2 low first round picks right now and just be like, fuck it, give me some lower ones.
I don't know if you can get that, but
you ain't gonna get them. Oh, Rosarito Gabe, that's what it is. There it goes.
You can't. You should get. If he doesn't want to sign that, you have to. This ain't a car situation where you're really not have the leverage. You have the leverage because if he doesn't sign it, he doesn't get paid, and then he doesn't play, so he's not messing you up or whatever. But if the only way he can mess you up if these other running backs we have suck.
Well, I mean, the running backs that we do have suck.
Yes, except for Abdullah.
I'm going to go back to Sean's right here. It says they have to the July 15th to sign or work out a contract. If failed to meet, then they can get a deal done until 2024. They can't get a deal done until 2024. So they got to July 15th. So that's how many months? Around 2 months away. So that's going to give him enough time.
He has to sign the franchise tag to play.
By when? By when? See, and that's the case.
When.
Okay,
that's Sean. That's what Sean investigates.
Hey, Sean, if you can find out when he has or July is the.
He said probably July 15th.
Well, that's what he says. They have until July 15th to sign
contract.
The contract or work out a contract to sign.
That's not the franchise tag.
That's not or the work out. But look at what he says. They have to agree until the July 15th to sign or work out a contract. So he's saying sign the franchise tag. Hopefully. Sorry. Raiders. Jay Purple, what's good, brother? Yeah. Port, what's good, brother? Ozzy, what's going on? What's going on? What up? Everyone saying what's up to Rich. All right, for sure. All right, so I'm trying to figure out. I really can't think of draft class that would justify trading Jacobs. That is true. McCormick, watch out. McCormick is a good player, bro. MC Raider, what's good, brother? Good morning. Hopefully you have a great day, man. You guys
tired of hearing about this McCormick kid.
McCormick is good, bro. McCormick is really, really good. Because of whatever.
College.
Rod Gas, good morning.
College. What the hell he do in the pros yet?
Jesus, here we go. Here we fucking go.
For real, what has he done in the pros besides nothing? Give me his stats on NFL.
I thought McCormick was a draft pick.
Show me his stats in the NFL.
Oh, he's already established an NFL player? Oh, I'm cool. I thought McCormick was like a running back in the draft that was coming up or something like that. You guys got to remember, I don't know a lot of draft players, and you guys there's so many names that are being thrown at me right now, bro.
Is good. You just said McCormick is good.
I thought that was the running back that you guys were talking about, one of the higher pick running backs. My bad, shit.
No.
There's a running back that's high picked, right? That's what I thought he was talking about.
I don't know if we drafted him, but he might have been a UDFA. But he went on injured reserve. No way, he went to the what do they call that? The practice squad. Then he went on injured reserve. Then he went on the injured reserve save list where nobody could touch him, take him out for a year.
Oh, okay. So that was from last year then.
Yeah, he got picked last year.
Oh man, okay. We're talking about. See, there you go. See, I thought it was somebody else. My bad.
But you got all these content creators saying, "Oh, I love McCormick. He's better than Jacobs. He's gonna come in and take Jacobs' spot." Didn't we say that about Zeus? Didn't we say that about Zeus?
I didn't.
I didn't.
Josh Jacobs 25 would be $10.1 million against the Raiders in 2023 cap salary. If he signs, the tender doesn't land a long-term contract. The Raiders will have until July 15th to reach a long-term deal. So you still didn't answer the question. But you still didn't answer the question though.
How long does he have to sign the
Yeah, when does he have to sign?
tag?
It says obviously Raiders to reach a long
10.1's the
deal.
10.1 is the salary he'll get for signing the tag.
Okay. So McCormick didn't even see any not even one play last year on the field, and we're talking about
practice. He didn't even practice.
God. I'm cool, bro.
And he's supposed to be so tight in college. Fuck me. I was good. I was good in high school. That make me
good on Madden. I'm good on Madden until I play off of Kasi Raiders. You know what I'm saying? And then I play my boy Deshaun. But it's like if I put it on Matt easy, like you know what I'm saying, I'm fucking fabulous, bro.
Well, Pizzo, I understand what you mean, but you know, if he doesn't play, you know, you can't get excited about a person that I'm excited about Abdullah. I'm excited about a little bit about Zeus getting, you know, a little bit more reps, you know what I mean? But
yeah,
he will get reps in the preseason because Jacobs doesn't have anything to prove anymore. So you might just see him not play in preseason.
Yeah.
But
I mean, regardless of whatever, I mean that's like, all right, screw it. I mean, you know what I mean?
Those are reps, bro.
He's not actually
those are reps that you need. You know, you get.
But if he's not getting anything, though, it's pointless to talk about him, bro. He's just a practice squad at this point, bro. So actually, I have not seen the whole interview. I seen that he did. I haven't had a chance to actually look at it. I've just been hella busy and shit. But I heard it was good though. I don't know who Cody Mock is. Do you know who that is, Gravy? I know you have a nice big draft board. Also,
he's a guard from. Well, he's where I'm getting with these coaches is that they're getting people that can play everything.
And Jay, what's good, bro?
You know,
good morning.
So he's a grindy, real. The dude doesn't have no teeth. He looks like a hockey player with no front teeth. He's from North Dakota State. You know, he got long hair, and he looked like a Raider lineman. I tell you that. He's a good baller too. Yeah, he's a good baller too. So I could see him. I could see the Raiders picking him up if he's not gone. He'll be a good piece to fill in.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of like that dude, but not. I don't know if he's dirty like that, but he's grindy like Cognito. Cognito was a dirty player. I don't know if this guy.
I don't think he was a dirty player, bro. He was just. I think to me, he was efficient, bro. I think that motherfucker just played his part where he was supposed to play, man. That's why I respected him. That's why that whole when he started talking all that shit, people said, "Fuck, he's just a baller. He's just a mean motherfucker. Let him be a mean motherfucker, bro." Like you
gotta have guys like that.
Yeah, you gotta
have guys like that.
Hey, that's why Incognito, bro, is still on the fucking Raiders as a staff, bro. Everybody loves that guy. You know what I mean? So he's a motherfucker, bro. Like you even seen him hurt trying to show everybody how to fucking play the position, bro. He played the position a long time, bro, and effectively for a very long time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's a Pro Bowler, borderline Pro Bowl guy. You know, in his heyday, he was real good.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, he got in that racial stuff.
He didn't get some preseason time. Yeah, I think so.
He got in that racial stuff, and it kind of dropped him down a little bit.
Yeah, that was bullshit. Yeah,
he went to the Raiders and didn't play. He got Achilles.
Damn, that was dope. Says I'm still in disbelief to the T-Mobile Arena, bro. Best day. It was my 5th time being there. Saw history. That shit was dope. I bet you that game, that fight was crazy.
Who was he going for? Who was Jock going for? Do you remember what he said?
I think
Garcia.
I think he said Davis. I'm not sure. Yeah. There you go. Shit. That was, man. I can only imagine, bro. That shit was crazy. Marcus ready to play. I know he is a starter as a tight end. He was a starter as a tight end his freshman year. Dope. That's crazy.
He blew up.
Had severe mental issues. Becoming a Raider centered him. Go figure. Right. You know what I mean? Tank. Yeah, you did say Tank. I was right. I was right on that.
Tank. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Tank.
We talked about that. We talked about that for a minute.
Yep. There you go. That's what he was doing.
Everyone
tried to say he was racist, but they were fucking with him, and he's a big ass dude. And he's like, man, fucking motherfuckers. Like, you know what I'm saying? He probably said the shit he shouldn't have, but you know what I'm saying? I mean, it is what it is. I said, and he's 5 years into college. Jesus Christ. He's an extra, and then he has no teeth, bro. Is he that fucking what's the name from? What's that movie? The Longest Yard. I like Little Michael.
He just looks like a Raider guard. You know what I mean? Like he just looks like a Raider lineman.
Fucking Leon, bro. I heard
he's damn good. He's a damn good. He's versatile. He can play a lot of stuff. So
yeah,
he's on a good team. And
he said, "How you 300 pounds and get bullied? Who you talking about, Pizzle?" Said Ryan got hit and the liver started bleeding from his nose. He couldn't breathe, so he took a knee. Fuck. How you get hit in the liver? That's a fucking hit.
He probably still feeling that shit.
Oh, of course he is, bro. Definitely feeling that shit. I'm feeling that shit for his ass.
All I know is I got me $150 for Tank doing that. Got the 7th round.
Cody's gonna get drafted to the second round. Okay, for sure. Franchise and transition players must be signed by 4 p.m. Eastern on Tuesday after week game 10. Okay, whoa. Franchise tag and transition players must be signed by 4 p.m. Eastern on the Tuesday after week game 10 in November 2023. It's still inside at that point. The players are prohibited from playing for the remainder of the season. Damn, they got all that time?
If he don't sign that franchise tag, he can't play. He's not getting it paid.
So if you say fuck it, and then he waits until week 9 and he practices, he doesn't practice, stays in shape, whatever, comes in week 9, he still gets his 10 mil?
You wouldn't pay him.
I'm just saying.
You're gonna kick back for 10 weeks and then sign something that lasts at 3:59 p.m. and then we got to guarantee you 10 million for 7 games,
too, right? And then I'll play for 10 million. Hey, that's
kick rocks, bro. I don't care how good you are. You ain't gonna rate me like that. Shit.
I'm just saying, bro.
Like, Mark Davis might be dumb, but he ain't that dumb.
He's dumb.
He's not that dumb.
Yeah, I don't like. Gabe said that Jacobs is gonna be. It's kind of like not like a mute point, not necessarily a mute point, but it's kind of like more along the lines of like, I think I knew Jacobs was going to get tagged just because the way the fucking the roster is and where the money's at. You see what I'm saying? So obviously it had to fucking happen. A lot of people don't like it, and people are like, oh no, I don't know. There's no point. Why are you going to franchise tag me? He's going to be the best running back. Well, okay, well, it's just happening. It would just be smart of him just to fucking take it, show that he can prove the year. Doesn't like the deal, he's gone and he's out. He doesn't give nobody. I'll play this year for the 10 mil. Cool. Next year I'll go get my money. I mean, that's it. It's done and over with. You know, now if they extend him and shit like that and guarantee his money next year, but guess what? They're gonna have some way to finagle to get out of that bitch to where they're only gonna guarantee him so much and only hit like 5 mil because they're fucking smart. They're not gonna turn around and throw more money out the fucking window if they have to get rid of him for 2 seconds next year. You know what I'm saying? Because you have money.
Said, bro. It's been said already that Saquon is almost agreeing with 31 million for 3 years or something, and 27 guaranteed or something like that. 21 something like that. In between there, I might give or take, but okay. Are you waiting for Saquon to get paid and then this happening? You know what I mean? And they're probably doing one or the other. Who's going to give up earlier to the team? Him or Saquon? So Saquon has I think Saquon has a more of a. Nah, I take that back. Jacob has a better resume than Saquon. You know, Saquon's more explosive, but I think Jacobs is a all around better running back as far as blocking and pass protection and shit like that. But that's really getting into it. But but like I told you the other day when we were on the phone, like my boy told me, he goes, you know, all these guys, it's weird. Can you hear this all the time, Lo? Isn't it weird when these guys are on a contract year, they have the best season of their life? You know what I mean? They're the best. They didn't do shit, but the contract year, they have the best season of life. That isn't circumstantial or it isn't a coincidence. It's because they're balling out to get paid.
Right.
And the money, they're not after You can say, "Oh, I love this team. I get tattoos and all this shit," and it whatever. They want the money.
Good.
It's not the team; it's the money they want. So, and then that's a fact. That's a fact that I see because I started looking back at contracts and guys. It has to be that.
Yeah, most likely that's what it is, bro. Like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I mean, that's what it has to be. That's exactly what it is, bro. So, Sean saying if we trade Hunter Renfrow after June 1st, we save $11 million and only $1 million in debt. We can use that to pay JJ. Just an idea. That is a good idea too. But I mean, to get the 2 number 1 picks that we're gonna get that he hasn't even signed at this point, bro, it's pointless. So, wondering if Calvin Kamara got his 5-year, $75 million contract. I highly doubt that. That's about how much a year? About 12?
Because Alvin Kamara was the best running back then.
Right.
That's why he got.
And look at how that happened.
Well, he fucked it all up now.
Good morning.
What up, Kush? He messed it all up. Now he's probably gonna go to prison. He's probably gonna go to prison now.
Yeah, he probably is. Because I mean, they're already saying that Josh Jacobs is a better back than Saquon. All day, I'll give him that because at least
I said that Josh Jacobs is better.
What's that?
But I said Saquon is more explosive because he's faster and he gets outside better. But all around, Jacobs is way.
Hey, what's up, brother?
I would say way better.
How you doing? Good morning.
What's going on? Good morning. How are you?
Chilling, man. Chilling.
Good.
What up,
great.
Dirty?
What's good with you, man? Salute. Seeing y'all was sitting here talking, you know what I mean? Just want to chime in really quickly, man. First of all,
For sure.
Top of the morning. Yeah, what I mean, holla at your boy, man. You ain't called me. Yeah. I'll talk to you at least once a week. I'm like, man, boy, they called me, man. Where the love? Where the love?
He with me. You getting jealous?
You taking my friend Gravy, man? You taking my friend, bro?
But you took let it slide for a while with you.
And shit, bro, and drinking cognacs. But I was thinking, bro, like if you look at it, you know what I mean, Saquon versus Josh Jacobs, you know what I mean? Saquon, even though he had a nice college career, you know what I mean, and you look at him as an explosive back, his health plays a big issue in the way that he plays, right? Josh Jacobs' numbers are better. You know what I mean? He's proven to be an actually every down back when people say that he wasn't. Saquon is not an every down back. He's just not. This last year that I watched him play, it wasn't anything to write home about. He didn't blow me out the water or nothing like that. It was just regular play. It didn't even compare into how he played in his first year. You know what I mean? It wasn't even a close second. I think he played better in the season that he got hurt than he did all last year. And you're not seeing any of that. But as for Josh Jacobs, when you look at him, even with his injuries, bro, he's been consistent, right? Like he has 3,000 yards. He has three 1,000 yards out of 4 years, right?
Yep.
And the only reason he doesn't have 4 is because he missed a small portion of that season. Had he played every single game,
like 4 games or some shit
like that?
that?
Like 4 games or something like that. So imagine if he'd have played them 4 games, he'd have 4 1,000-yard rushing seasons under his belt. That's a better back.
We can kind of go back and forth with that, even with Saquon, even when he's not injured. I mean, Saquon's been putting up numbers since he came in the league, regardless. So, I mean, even though, Josh Jacobs, I like the way Barkley plays, whatever, not Saquon. I like the way he plays, but I mean, at the same time, he's always off the field. It's pointless for him to even like give him the money. So it's like even like what Ozzy's saying right here. It's like same shit. That's why I don't think they're going to give him the money, and also Jacobs. If you really, really think about it, Jacobs is a little bit more durable, and he'll push through it. Saquon gets injured, like he's done. You know what I mean? So like, And what Ozzy's saying right here is like Alvin Kamara and Ezekiel Elliott got contracts and franchise and all this money, bro. And you know what I mean? And it didn't fucking pan out. It says right here, it says they reluctant to sign backs, to big deals. JJ is just a favorite player. However, it makes sense for him to make 12 to 13 million max. And that's all he wants. So he wants that 3 for say 30. Say we say 12 for 3. What is that? 26 or 36? 36 mil. That's not bad.
Not bad.
I'll say 32. I'll give you 32 for 3.
What's the
that
tax?
clears a little bit of the taxes right there. You walk away with like 28. What are we talking?
But how much is guaranteed? That's what they want. They want the guaranteed money.
I'd give it like a third of it. Third.
You gotta give them.
I'll give up like a year and a half of that. Any guarantee money, like I figure it's a third of whatever it is, bro. Off top. I mean, it's smart for all the ways across the board. So it's like if they're getting, say, 100,000, a third of it should be guaranteed. So 33.3, 33, 35.
Well, if he played on the tag this year, it would be 10, right? And that's guaranteed. That's a guaranteed. But
right. So
in the middle of some point in time during that, you need to offer this man a contract, a real solidified contract. Upwards to 14, 15 million dollars. You know what I mean? Especially if he's on pace to put another 1,000-yard season on his resume.
Right.
You need to basically get that man his money. I mean, I'm not against paying Josh Jacobs 14. I'm not.
I am.
I think he's earned it.
I mean, yeah. I mean, he has. Don't get me wrong. I don't want to take nothing from any of these guys earning their position, bro. But like, realistically, and if I hear what you're saying, it would be nice.
I think Josh Jacobs earns the tag money more than Saquon does. Saquon should have got one of those little Miles Sanders contracts. He's expected a lot for what he does. They're totally different running backs in my eyes. But if Jacobs wants that type money, then and he wants the money guaranteed, they have to be. The only worry I see them having is that if he's going to be able to take it, because they probably have this vision. We're going to give you the ball, dude. Can you hang with it? And he did last year. So, and in the ending on our playoff run. On the year before that, we ran with him, and he took us to basically, in my eyes, took us to the playoffs. So if he keeps that going, that's well worth money right there.
Right.
For
I don't think Bills
14, 13, what Dirty's talking about, that's well deserved money right there.
Mm-hmm. I believe 3 years, 14, 15 mil is not a bad deal for a running back that's 1,000-yard running back for multiple seasons. You know what I mean? And he just seems like he's still got the ability to give me 1,000 yards or carry the ball.
He has more to go. He has a lot more to go. You haven't really seen him come out the backfield and catch. You haven't seen him,
He's gotten better. He's gotten better every year.
Yeah.
At something. He's gotten better at something.
He got hurt.
When he first came in, he couldn't block. Now he can block. He couldn't catch out the backfield. So the second season, he was better blocking. Well, actually, no, he was better catching than blocking. Third season, he was better blocking. You know what I mean? So for me, like the kid continues to get better. I think a 3-year deal at 15 mil, I think that's a deal for everybody. You're not committed to him past 3 years. You know what I mean? And he still gets the money that he well deserves. And then if he does get better, you're still getting a hell of a deal. 15 mil when he probably deserves 18.
See, and that's where I would check around. That's where I would check around. It's a catch-22 because say he balls out this year, right? Then he's going to be another year older with maybe a little bit more injuries, and he's only going to get that 10. So he's not going to get the money that he wants. He wants the money now so he can be secure for the next 3 years and just say, hey, fuck it, I'm going to play the next 3 years as a Raider, hurt or injured. That's what he wants. He wants security so he can just chill the fuck out and know where he's going to stay. And that kind of gives a little bit of more of an incentive, you know what I mean, if it's more upfront. But yet at the same time, we can't work like that. And the NFL's not working like that. We're not going to break the bank for him at all. And he's got to understand that too. You know what I mean? And if it was him and Smart and stuff like that, he's going to get paid way more next year as long as he just stays healthy this year. And even if it's not with the Raiders, he'll get more money next year. He'll get that 12, 13, 14 where they're going to be able to break the bank for that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I agree with both on both sides. You know what I mean? The 14, 15, he might be able to get that next year, not this year. And that will be dumb on his part. Smart on ours, dumb on his. I mean,
well, look at Henry, man. Look at Henry. He's been doing the same shit for what, 6 years now, off a big contract, and he's still doing it. He was second in the league in rushing, and then he missed more games. He missed a couple of games, so he's getting paid what he's supposed to get paid, and then they're talking about trading the guy or getting rid of him. I go, you want Tennessee to go downwards? No way. You don't do stuff like that. You don't treat a guy like that.
I don't like the way
when
it comes to that guy, right? But here's the thing, and this has been my biggest issue with him. You know what I mean? The man doesn't block, bro. He gets all that money, and he does not block for his quarterback when he needs to. He can't block. You're that damn big, and you can't block nobody?
Well, I mean, with all due respect, bro, I mean, we got Jacobs. We got Jacob or whatever the fuck to block. I want Jacobs to be a fucking superstar with the ball in his hand. I don't need him to block. If he misses a block here and there, Jimmy G needs a run. And obviously, the offensive line.
That's
the
a
offensive
couple
line,
of $1 million in there, bro.
Can't miss no blocks with Jimmy G at QB, bro. You can't afford to miss no blocks.
Yeah.
You can't.
You have to do that.
You have to block.
That's a good one. You have to pass block.
He doesn't need to go full on LeBron last night, taking those charges last night. I'm just saying, you don't have to go full LeBron on that, but you can do a couple chip blocks, give him that second. You know what I'm saying?
On a handoff fake, like a play action. You know what I mean? If I give you a nice little play action, you know what I mean, and I take the ball back to roll out the other way. If you see the linebacker coming down, you take him out.
You have to do that, bro.
Well, at least chip him. At least chip him.
Boy from Tennessee, he's gonna be like, hey, he's coming after you, man. You're gonna step to the side and yell to the quarterback, hey man, number 55 is coming after you, bro. Better watch out.
But see, at the same time, say if we get Jacobs and we keep Jacobs and we get a rookie quarterback, and then they're just all fucking thumbs back there, all left feet, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I see what you're saying, but at least with this point and with this offense, he's not gonna have to do that. You know what I mean? I really don't think so. I don't think he's gonna have to block a lot.
It doesn't irritate a coach. It doesn't irritate a coach. It's so bad. It irritates a running back coach so bad when you do shit like that. What you just said. That's one of the most. Besides not fumbling the ball, pass protection is the second most important thing that a running back has to do.
Yeah.
Ball security and pass protect. And that's even in the pros. That's at all levels, bro.
Of course.
Yeah. So if you can't do that, if you can't do a play fake and get a defensive end or whatever, or at least bump into them and get in the way, or you're just jogging down the field, thinking that everybody's watching you. That's what I see Henry do.
Right.
Defenses are so focused on Henry, he thinks that they're just going to go with him and he doesn't have to do shit. That's not happening anymore because guys ain't scared of Henry anymore that much. So they just go straight to the quarterback. They know his tendencies. With Jacob, he gets in there. He still bumps. He still hits you. But you have to do that. If you want to get paid, you're just not going to get running the ball. You got to pass protect too. That's important.
It's big, bro, especially in the NFL.
And $1 million off your contract if you don't do that. I'll tell you that.
Especially in this offense, Lo. I mean, if they truly want to open up their playbook and run the offense that they want to run, one of the things that the running backs were good at in New England was blocking, pass blocking.
Right.
That's why they had a multitude of them, right?
But see, they also had a different type of offense. You got to understand that. And they're trying to rebuild it and recreate it in Jimmy G's image. But in order for Jimmy G to work, what is everybody calling him? Hand off Jimmy. If he's handing it to fucking McCormick or anybody else besides Josh Jacobs, bro, we're in fucking trouble. Josh Jacobs has all the line that he has last year working together. It's familiarity. You know what I mean?
Argue with you on that.
Right. No. I agree, bro. But like,
statement.
Right. But we gotta like, fuck, dude. Like, so we need to figure it out, man. I mean, they gotta figure it out. We need Jacobs here, bro, in order for this to give us any kind of ability in order for the rest of the offense to work. We need him. We need him to fucking hand the ball off, bro. Bottom line.
Man, hey, look. Yeah. This team
we talked about that, Lo.
For a headache. I'm just being honest right now. This team without Josh Jacobs, I think if you let Josh Jacobs play another 6 years here, he'll be better than Marcus Allen was for us. You know what I mean? Marcus Allen will be number 2.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He'll be number 2 on greatest list of running backs. I'm just being honest. He'll be number 2. I mean, especially if Josh Jacobs continues to have the production that he's. I mean, you got to think about it. The man didn't run that much in college. You know what I mean? He doesn't have the wear and tear of these other running backs who you see are fizzling out. Everybody thought
wasn't even a starter in college. He didn't even start in college.
He didn't. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Everybody thought that Ezekiel Elliott and Saquon Barkley were going to be the greatest things ever, right? Where is it, Ezekiel Elliott now?
Hey, shout out to the bare necessities, bro. Appreciate you for pulling up, man. We play you this year, bro. Pull up. We play you guys this year, bro.
Much love to you. But I'm just saying, where's Ezekiel Elliott now? Looking for a team? He's not even on anybody's roster.
No, wrong.
He makes too much money. That's what it is.
He makes way too much
money with it.
They gave him too much money to be the second. You know what I mean? Look, hey, if you making me choose already, you're making me choose between Ezekiel Elliott and the running back. Man, I'm choosing the other dude, bro.
Should I pick up Ezekiel right now? Fuck it, run it.
I'm good.
We can get him
I'm good. And how much we talking then? Tell me that.
We can get him for that. We can get, man, come on. You're telling me Josh Jacobs and Ezekiel Elliott, if we can get that motherfucker like 5-7 mil, I'm in. 5 mil? 5 mil. 5 to 7. 5 to 7.
No, not going past 5.
Fuck it. I'll give him 8 right now.
Nope.
I'll start a GoFundMe to go get that motherfucker over here, bro. 8 mil. Let's go.
I'm definitely not.
Don't start that. You're telling me. Start that shit. Don't even bring that shit up, dude, because you're gonna have all these guys over here talking. Let's get Ezekiel Elliott now.
Let's go get Ezekiel. But that's what I was supposed to do. Hey, last year when I was saying a bunch of shit, saying I wanted this player, and I didn't say shit. You know what I mean? Then all of a sudden, everyone's like, "Oh, I want this player." Now that I got my channel,
Top Gun that shit, bro. I'm gonna have to go ahead and shoot that shit down, bro. I'm gonna have to Top Gun that shit.
I haven't seen the movie, so I can't.
Bring back Marcus Allen and Ezekiel Elliott.
No, please no. God, no.
Draft pick, no matter. Raider P says draft picks, no matter what the grade is, all unproven. We know Josh is proven. Letting Josh Jacobs go would be disastrous to hit the fans. Yes, it would. Yes, it would. They're not. They're gonna figure it out. I also want us to draft Hunter. I'm not even gonna try with that. Limpke, whatever. Do that in the 5th round. JJ, 5th round down. JJ Sincere is already deadly as fuck. Was a 3rd string. Had 9 rushing touchdowns as a 3rd string. Receiving 3, 600 plus yards. Okay, that's not too bad. I gotta look on the tape with him, man. See. Ozzy knows, man. Like, you and Gravy can probably have a conversation for like 18 hours, bro. I don't understand why you guys don't have a
We've had conversations with
but
he,
man.
I'm not into the 3rd string running back at Central Florida, bro. You know, I'm looking at a guy that can produce. But that's good. You know, he's good at looking at guys. You know,
Charles Washington, what's good, brother?
Ozzy's into say get more buck for you, get more talent for your buck. You know,
more bang for your buck. I hear what you're saying. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So Charles says like it's an overreaction Tuesday. How many big name running backs they ain't got paid and no longer with the same team? Yeah, that is true. That is true. A lot of them are getting the money and just dipping, bro. And Raiders have been good for that, bro. I hopefully we're turning a new leaf and not paying all these motherfuckers. Besides,
look, pay the motherfuckers who deserve to be paid.
So can we scratch off Chandler Jones right now? Just like chalk it up. Just like
this man still hasn't renegotiated, bro.
I know.
Move some money, man.
I don't think we can redo his contract. I don't think.
Problems. There you go. What's good? Problems.
Every contract is redoable, Gravy.
I think his guaranteed money is this year or something like that. He gets it all this year.
Hey, look, the Raiders.
That's why it's such a hit to us.
Hey, the Raiders is
that's why it's such a hit.
Like, man, why we get this dude all this money now? He don't even want to budge a little bit, man. Like, what do we say?
Pick up his phone.
Him? Like, man,
leaving his locker dirty,
bro. Like, man, bro. Look, I wouldn't be mad if you deserve that money. But as it stands right now, you don't deserve that money, and you're hindering us from getting better.
I think he had a decline year. I mean, just off top, I think he was injured coming in. I forgot who said he couldn't really move. Somebody was saying that it looked like he couldn't move. I don't know if it was you or somebody else. So I'm gonna chalk it up to that. I'm gonna give him at least this year, man. Hopefully he can tighten up, throw some meat on his bones, fucking take good supplements to get him nice and strong, however you want to call it. You know what I mean? Just I want to see him perform this year. So yeah, I mean, if we draft somebody in edge, I mean another guy to teach. I'm sorry, what?
I want everybody on the team to perform.
Oh, of course.
The reality is, how many seasons is this for this man?
He's been about 15 years, isn't he? 13 years.
I think it's 13.
His best years were in Arizona, so
yeah.
If you're gonna get that guy again,
I wouldn't say it was his best years were in Arizona. I would say.
I mean, the Fox saying that salutes you, bro, for pulling up. Appreciate you. He's saying just eat his contract, don't stretch it out.
I just eat it, bro. How much are we saving by letting him go? That's what I would ask.
That's a big.
He had some good years in New England too. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
yeah.
You know, so I wouldn't just say that Arizona was his best years. Nah, New England's in that category as well.
He did good. He did well before us. Tell you that. He was more productive until he came to us.
This is reminiscences of what we used to do back in the day. Overpaid motherfuckers who don't perform.
It's close.
It's reminiscent. It's reminiscent.
It's close, but it's not.
That makes it reminiscent. It's like it's almost like it, but it's just a little different.
You're hearing the slow music. I'm hearing "Forget Me Not." Let me forget me. Now, that's what I'm hearing. You're like, "Remember me." Slow songs. I'm trying to have a different tune.
He ain't gonna retire. He gonna make that money. He gonna make that money.
Yeah.
He ain't gonna retire.
What chain?
Even if they cut that money in half,
what chain?
He won't go away. You're stuck with Chandler Jones this year.
My grandma gave me that.
Just accept it.
What chain? So okay, it's like 19 million dead cap space, right? That's what Problems is saying, but I thought it was 11 if we cut him. I think it was 11 or some shit like that.
Hey, regardless.
Yeah, that's a lot of money. That's a lot to eat.
Because I think we have less than $1 million. Yeah, what's
the moment?
At
the moment, you know what I'm saying? Just at the moment, it's not going to be that big of a deal. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying?
I'm just saying.
And I see us getting high edge rusher, or that can do both.
Speaking of getting high,
a high draft pick. You know what I mean? I got Will Anderson's there or Wilson's there. I think maybe if being that Chandler Jones, because I see him starting because the money he makes, but if he just basically sucks, man, you gotta, as a coach or an organization, you gotta sit there and say, hey, this guy's an asset. He's not an asset to what we're putting out there, and just throw these young kids out there and see what they can do. Why they're cheap.
Is there any news right now?
Huh?
Chandler Jones.
Well,
Trying to see if there's anything on here. Pretty much Chandler Jones. Latest on Chandler Jones. News bio.
look, I'm just saying, man. I don't think. What is he getting? 50. His contract was 50 mil or something like that.
What's that?
52.
$52 million was his contract.
Adrian was good, bro.
Bro, I honestly, bro, I'm just saying. I think from a fan standpoint, I can't argue a player standpoint because I was never a player in the NFL. But as a fan standpoint, and a man who used to just give everything he got to win, bro, I would think that you don't deserve that money. You know there's some pieces that need to be added. You could restructure a little bit, you know what I mean, so that they can get some extra pieces so we could actually win. So you telling me you just here for the check? You ain't here for the team? That can't be good leadership in the locker room.
He's like this. Yes.
Yes, it is.
I'm just saying that can't be good leadership in the locker room. When you
He said
go
like
to
this.
say, look, let me be in that locker room and you go to say some
You
shit
can
about
get other guy. You can pay me. Give me 500,000. I'll go pump up your locker room or something, bro.
bro.
Hey, yes,
You're gonna give me
you'd be like, oh,
19
shit,
million.
If I'm a player in that locker room, bro, right? If I'm a player in that locker room and we losing, and Chandler Jones stands up to say something about us losing and how we need to get better, I'm gonna be like, nigga, sit your motherfucking ass down. Because when they asked you to restructure so that we could get better, your punk ass kept the fucking money. I don't want to hear shit about you. You here for a goddamn check. The fuck you care about the team? That's what I'm thinking as a player when I'm losing. I don't want to be nice to you. Sit your bitch ass down, nigga. You getting paid anyway. The fuck you care? I ain't listening to you. Hey, I'm just saying, bro. If I'm losing and I know I could be better, I could have had a different player. But this nigga who didn't want to structure just a little bit so we could get that player to be better, want to stand up and say, nah, nigga, sit your ass down. Don't be crying now, nigga. You could have helped back then, and you didn't. So I definitely that's bad leadership, bro. You know what I mean? That's bad leadership. I'm just saying. I'm not trying to go in on Chandler Jones, but I mean, if you a hood nigga and you don't like to lose, if a nigga that's got anything to do with you losing stands up to say anything, you gonna say some shit to that motherfucker.
So let's look at it like this, okay? Even though he got all this money, right? This is his last contract, right? Overall, his last contract success with us, right? But let's look at the defense. We had Sam Webb at secondary, right? Obviously, we know that he's an older guy, right? He is, in his dog years, whatever, not late years, whatever, not. But he was still effective, right? Especially when Tillery came in. Tillery came in, kind of helped him out, so he was effective. Not $19 to $20 million effective, but he was still a body on there until he got injured. The best secondary, obviously, we had nothing up front nor in the center. Secondary was fucking depleted. Our defense was shit. You know what I mean? So overall, he can be effective, but what we're paying him for effective, he's not going to be that price tag effective. He's like 10 million, and I'm being generous effectiveness type shit. You know what I mean? So that's where it kind of sucks. I'm being nice.
Being generous.
I'm a fan, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to be like talking people's money, but if you really look at it,
I'm thinking in the 7-8 range, bro.
Well,
that's my production level. I'm thinking veteran. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. I'm thinking 7.
Okay, true. So even at that, that's like a third of what he's.
And that's my generosity, my nigga.
That's a third of his contract, bro. For a year, that's a lot, bro. That's a fucking lot. But he's gonna need that help, bro. He's gonna. Overall, no matter. The money that he's taking right now, even if we trying to moved up and got fucking what's the name at defensive end? Well, what's the kid's name? I'm sorry. That's
Anderson. Will Anderson.
How much is that? How much money is that?
Way less than what he's making.
Right, but do we have the money to pay for both?
Yeah, you get the rookies. You have money to pay for.
So a rookie deal for a first rounder and a third rounder. Say we moved up third or fourth round. Right? Say we do that.
I
Go get this guy.
honestly think we might trade back just to save some money.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. See, now we're good. Now we're on the same path. Now we're kind of like that's where I'm thinking.
Wait a
this-
minute,
I
trade
got
who?
a strong feeling they trade
Trade
back
down.
to save
Yeah,
save money and pick up.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I believe so.
I
I
got a
believe so.
feeling this is just what I'm thinking. You know what I mean? This is just what I'm thinking after reading a couple
Get
of
some burn this year, I think.
seeing some headlines or whatever. You know, Raiders might want to move back out of 7. So the thought that entered my mind, I went on this journey.
Okay. It was good, bro. It was good.
You know what I mean? I went on the journey of contemplations. So I'm thinking trade out of 7,
Okay.
pick you up a first round this year, a first round next year, right? Maybe maybe 1 or 2 late draft rounds this year. You know what I mean? Maybe like 2. I think you might get you 2 late round draft picks this year, right? Boom, get that position. Then find a trade partner, trade you 2 first rounds next year, and move back up in the first round, take 2 players. That's a strong second possibility, but I think the first is what more likely is going to happen is they're going to trade out of 7, still pick up a first round pick this year, but pick up the first round pick next year from that team, and maybe some later round picks. Maybe I'm thinking third,
Jason was good.
5th. You know what I
What are
mean?
you trading this year?
I'll trade my 7. I'll trade my 7. I won't go no lower than 14. You know what I mean?
Ozzy's take Tyree Wilson at 7.
But I would trade to 14. You know what I mean? No lower than that. You know, trade to 14. Like I said, pick me up maybe 2 late round draft picks this year, a first round next year, and maybe a second or third for next year as well. You know what I mean?
You know you gotta get that, bro.
Fucking
You're not
kidding.
gonna, but look, you can get the 2 late rounds this year and the first next year. But you can get that, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, even if you get a second round this year, look, give me your first next year, your first this year. We'll trade spots on that. So that's a squash deal. But to add a little bit extra to come up to my spot, let me get next year's first.
Mhm.
Let me get this year's second, and this year's 4th or 5th.
Now, who
I
we
mean,
get? 14 or whatever.
Get at 14, best player on the board.
What if,
What you picked up, but now you have.
what if it's
now
the
you
running
have-
back?
But now you have 4 picks on day 2. You see what I'm saying?
Hey guys,
Now you
give me a
have
quick
4
second real
picks on
quick.
day
Man.
2.
Hold on real quick. Before we try to remember that, bro, I just want to give a shout out to the homie Gabe. I always talk about drinking and driving and stuff like that. Unfortunately, there's a little family of accident. I just posted it right now. I'm actually posting it to the chat. There's a GoFundMe right there. Shout out to Ray to Gabe. Said the prayers out. I see we got like 40, 50, close to 50 people in here. Appreciate you guys. Or 42, whatever. But yeah, if you guys can, just go ahead and click on over there, man. Appreciate you guys for that. Normally don't ask for anything, but just family member to one of the homies, man. So if you guys can, just go to reach out and appreciate you guys. And if you guys are here for the first time, all the information is on the bottom right corner right there of your screen. Dirty Low, all platforms right there. All one word, man. Appreciate you guys. Hit the like buttons also. So anyways, so we're talking about this draft. So you're talking about trading all these different draft players and all this stuff for I think that's going to be too much, bro. I think one of the biggest things is like for that all that to happen, you're going to have to throw Josh Jacobs in the mix too to get the first rounds and stuff like that to compensate. One of the key things that we haven't talked about, because the last time I was on, what's the name went on, Ziegler went on, he was saying he was happy about having all 12 picks. You know what I mean? Hold on real quick. Just be talking about picks. One of the homies that, we always talk to, Ray Twan's in the building. What's up? What's up, yes, sir?
Hey, what's good? Blessings to everybody.
What's
you know what I'm saying?
good, Twan?
Everybody,
Yes, sir. Yeah, but what I was saying was like he was stating that he wants those 12 picks. So I don't think if anything less than 12 picks or anything under that, it's gonna have to be moving up or doing something like that. He wants those 12 players. He needs those 12 key players. So him moving down and getting rid of some of the other ones. That's what he's trying to say. So, hopefully that really works. And they're what's his name? Champ Bailey. Was it Champ Bailey or Champ? That guy has a lot of pull. From what I was reading, an article on him, he has a lot of pull coming out through the colleges and some of the draft people that they've had over the years. And so yeah, bro, it's gonna be more than 12 overall. But you're gonna see a lot of players that you've never heard of that are gonna be playing positions, and it's gonna be great, bro. Insane to watch. Fine. Anyways, how you doing, man? I see you coughing on some crackers, brown crackers, probably.
Oh man, I'm over. Hey, believe it or not, man, I'm over here trying to make some bait. But yeah, I was the powder that I was using had me all choked up. But it's grocery time. You know what I'm saying? We got to get these groceries for real. And I just hope Ziegler,
there you go.
you know what I'm saying, gets the right ingredients. You know what I'm saying? So we can get back on the street and start cooking some of this work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I agree. It says, so speaking of Max Crosby, who here knows the NFL player comparison on his pre-draft profile? Oh, what he was saying that he was only going to be a special teams like a special teams player and a backup or some shit like that. You see, there was something going out where they were talking about all the players' profiles. Did you guys see that or no?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
You can't work as hard as Max did, man.
That is true.
He moved up to where he is because he worked hard, bro. So players should take that. He wasn't, what was he, 5th or 4th round pick? Special teams guy, maybe. He worked hard to be where he's at. That's what people need to understand. If you get guys like that, then it's on. Tony Kraken if you get a bunch of hardworking guys on your team.
I agree with you, Gravy. I think we also have to give credit to the individuals who drafted. You know what I'm saying? Even that class. Like if you look at you know what I'm saying, the people that were in that class, there was a lot of guys. Whether you liked them as a player or not, they were hard workers. You know what I'm saying? Cleveland Farrell. You know what I'm saying? What was not the shiniest player on our team, but he was always a guy that you could identify as, you know what I'm saying, had the hard hat and the lunch pail when was always ready to work. You know what I'm saying? Hunter Renfrow, same thing. You know what I'm saying? They always talked about how, Hunter Renfrow would be, you know what I'm saying, the work ethic, how he would, you know what I'm saying, how he was trying to perfect his game. I'm not saying that his game is completely there. I'm not saying that he's the best in the league or whatever. Just that character that, you know what I'm saying, that the staff brought in, you know what I'm saying, throughout that draft, definitely, you got to give credit to them for identifying not just the player ability, but the character too.
You're talking about their basically their draft ability to, like, looking at the players more personal, on a more of a personal level, like on personal profile compared to them just playing on the field. Is that what you're trying to say? You were breaking up a little bit. That's why I was just trying to reiterate that.
Yeah,
that was me.
Everybody can, everybody can run fast. Everybody can lift weights.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? But what is the player's character? You know what I'm saying? Is that player gonna be in the locker room and have, a good character? Is that player gonna, eliminate the BS? You know what I'm saying? And say, let's just go to work. You know what I'm saying? And those guys, just those 3 guys alone, you know what I'm saying? Those guys identify, you can identify those guys as no BS, let's get to work. You know what I'm saying? And just like I said, you just got to give credit to, you know what I'm saying, as much as people may hate, you know what I'm saying, Mayock and them, you got to give credit to them for identifying guys like this. You know what I'm saying?
Afakazi
says you sound like R2D2, bro, and you kind of sound like you're underwater.
And on that note too, with Max, is that for Max to deal with the with the bullshit with Ruggs, and as far as him getting in a wreck and alcohol being involved, you guys gotta remember that Max is a recovering alcoholic. So he for that to happen and to him to stay stable and work that hard and have a season the way he did that year, besides being, he was still the 2 years in a row, he's been the best. So that shows you right there the type of dude, the type of football player you got with Max. That it bring stuff that Ruggs did will bring out those demons that you had back in, inside you when people do things like that. But what you see these other guys that really don't give a shit about football. All they want to do is party. They get this money and want to, go to Top Golf and drink and do all that stuff. He ain't with that. He's with his lady and his dogs.
Top Golf, bro. Like, hey, we might be getting sponsored. Hey, it wasn't Top Golf's fault.
Yeah, well, I know.
Don't bring golf into this.
I was. But
hey, folks,
that just shows you that it just shows you what type of dude you got on your team. It shows you what type of dude you got on your team, man, and you gotta keep those guys around.
Yeah,
you don't play with guys like that, character dudes that'll shape you up. That's why I think it'd be good if we Carter happened to fall into us. I think that Max could be somebody that could guide this kid to make the right decisions and say, check it out, man. You want to be a superstar, or you want to be a game changer? You want to be, or you want to be just stuck in the middle?
Right.
Cleveland Farrell, picked fourth, but didn't do shit.
Yeah, I ain't doing that. Yeah. So Renee, Jason, and Ozzy are saying basically like Facts or D's had potential, saw some bright spots despite a bad year on defense. Yeah, I think they're only going to get better with like Epps and everybody like that. The defense is, once we figure out these picks in the next 2 days, man, it's going to be exciting, bro. Next two picks, next couple of days.
Down to, you know what I mean? These next, actually, I wouldn't even say 2 days. I would say over the next 5. You know what I mean? You think Thursday, Friday, Saturday? You know what I mean? Those 3 days, will tell you a lot about which direction this team is really headed,
right?
With the moves that they make or don't make, the picks that they bring in, you will actually get to see truthfully which direction this team is headed. What did they do more of a need? You know what I mean?
Right.
That's what I'm really excited to see, is really like, because we've been talking for months now. The football season has ended. You know what I mean? We've been talking for months about what it is we want, what we think this team should be. You know what I mean? Over the next 5 days, we're going to get to see, like, if we. I almost got an echo or something.
No, it's gravy, but it's cool.
Okay. But we get to see who was more, like, I don't want to say more right, but I want to say who was a little bit more in tune.
Who's more on point? Like where the directions where they're going to.
Yeah, like who was more in tune with what they felt like the front office should be doing.
At this point,
like, if I know who's right, who's wrong. You know what I mean? Because just because they make the picks you say, don't mean it's gonna pan out. We still gotta see it pan out over time, right? But
if for any reason if I get any picks right, bro, I'm gonna laugh because I don't know shit about it. I'm just seeing about the premier players that see, and this is the thing though. That's why I think it's a little bit, it's fun for me because I get to learn. See, I learn from different people's perspectives. You see what I'm saying? And that's kind of like the way it is because I don't know about a lot of these players. So for me, after the whole draft and everything like that, I can't be like, yeah, like, okay, I got to really, really look overall at the end because what were our needs? What were the draft picks? Because I've never really analyzed the draft. So it's like this year I'm learning. It's like it's just a progression, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I'm loving this part of it. You know what I'm saying? And it's cool as fuck because like you just start learning more. You know what I mean? You want to learn more about it and the process and shit like that. So it's pretty dope.
So there's been some stories. There's been a story that's out about Jalen Carter, right? And I've been telling y'all there's something wrong with this kid. I don't see it. Like. And there's a story that's saying this kid could be the next possible Albert Haynesworth.
Who that?
Jalen Carter.
No, I'm saying who's Haynesworth?
You don't know who Albert Haynesworth is?
Like shit. Talking shit.
Oh, okay. This kid could be the next Albert Hainsworth, bro. Rah, shish, boom, bah, and don't do a goddamn thing. I believe there's some reports out there. Gotta go check. You know what I mean? But I heard rumors of there's a report out there. He can't pass physicals.
Oh, drinking, drugs?
No, he can't pass physicals. Like,
okay, I mean, well, that could be a part of it.
Yeah, no. It's not. It's not drugs. No, the man physically can't pass physicals.
He's just injured.
No, he's not injured. He's out of shape.
And injury prone. If you're out of shape, you're injury prone. So look at, you got to understand when football players, and you should know this, especially going in, they have to be on their body. Everyone's like, oh, we got time off. No, they loosen up a little bit, shit starts falling apart, bro. They got to be on it, hydrated, macros, the whole nine got to be on it. You know what I mean? So it's like, if he's sitting back as a young man and then taking the time off, and you see him slower and all that stuff, bro, he's gonna drop, bro. Like, I mean, hopefully he tightens up a little bit, but if you're saying that, if there's
Daryl Russell was tight. I don't know what Charles Washington talking about. Daryl Russell was tight.
Oh, I don't.
Badass.
Hey, Raider Paul, it ain't I want a chip, but I want somebody that's gonna get after the court. I don't want a player that even before he gets drafted, he decides to just come into and not pass physicals and just be out of shape. What the fuck is he going? What is he going to do in the regular season? Look, apparently he had to have babysitters at Alabama, or Georgia. He had to have babysitters at Georgia.
Before we get into that, I need to see something because before I start getting
it happens everywhere, Dirty. It happens at every college. You know that,
right? I gotta have proof because I went and said, "Oh, this, that, and a third," and there was no proof. This is allegedly. You see what I'm saying? Because I was saying this shit and I was getting fucking roasted on my own fucking show.
And it still is. It's still a legend.
Proof. Now it's still a legend. See, and that's where I don't want to go down that rabbit hole because we can't do that. Now, if you show me some articles and I'll be like, all right, for sure. You know what I mean? Then like, and if it's from a credible source, can't be from like the Daily fucking Bongo or some shit.
And it's typical. And it's typical, bro.
Especially at this time.
Not because Dirty saying it, but I heard a lot of people saying it that a couple of these guys, like CJ Stroud, the number one pick a few weeks ago, right? Now he drafted low second round or something. Right. I go, it happens every day or two before the draft. They start doing this, and I don't pay attention to it anymore. But if
Carter's there and he's supposed to be this guy, bro, if he's there, bro,
it might be true.
Right? What's that?
Some of it might be true, and some of it might not. But it happens all the time before the draft.
Got you.
They throw mud. They throw mud because they don't want you to pick their guy.
So right now, Carter, they're saying Raider Nation is saying that Carter's going to go to Seattle, and I think that's probably going to be the best fit for him. But yet, also, they can turn around and get a quarterback too. They really, really need a quarterback. Geno Smith is great, but he's not the answer. So that's where you're kind of like, eesh. You know what I mean? And maybe they want to.
Last year with him, what's wrong with that? Comeback player of the year.
Yeah,
comeback player of the year. Shit.
So Carter is the only player that can stop Mahomes. No. As a matter of fact, there's tape out there. I don't know who sent it to me. I believe it was Sean sent it to me. Fucking Stroud was cooking his ass, shaking him. He didn't touch Stroud when they played that game at all. You just have a good guard, and that's it. And the guard was fucking even, I think, a little bit more undersized than Carter, and that's all you got to put on him. Man, I'm good. You know what I mean? See, this is the thing. See, Carter's one man, like, to actually, he doesn't distribute the ball. He needs other players to be effective. You know what I mean? So if we're looking at the players around him to be effective, great. And we need the players that he's actually going against being weaker and in certain divisions. That's why he fucking dominates. I'm not saying he's not a great player and didn't earn it. But yet at the same time, if he's out of shape, there's possible stories saying that he's out of shape, then, bro, there's really nothing to look at. There's no point. Anybody can do that. We're going to probably have an undrafted free agent that's probably going to do better than everybody off the fucking board. And you're going to see that this year. You're going to see that every single year. So I think it's just overhyped, bro. and he is not going to be the one person to stop Mahomes. There's no fucking way. If he can't stop Stroud, Mahomes, there's no way, bro. There's no way.
There's no way.
Well, tell me who does.
Yeah, Paul saying.
I think that's the risk that that a team will take. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that we have to take that risk, but you know what I'm saying, there has to, you know what I'm saying, with guys like this, we see it, and like, I feel like pulling out the popcorn again, because we see this movie before. You know what I'm saying? Every year there's some guy in the draft that either does something stupid, or there's a random report that comes out and says, oh, this person is not, you know what I'm saying? Like, we see this all the time. So it's like, it's either you're going to take the risk or not. And it's just simple as that. So whoever decides to do that, and you know what I'm saying, it comes out for it, great. You know what I'm saying? Then, also at the same time, we always identify who are the butts. So it can go both ways, but this the report that I'm hearing, you know what I'm saying, and what you guys are saying, it kind of reminds me of a person that we had, you know what I'm saying, that was the silver and black. That was PJ Hall. You know what I'm saying?
PJ Hall, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Same identified, but again, he couldn't. For some reason, he couldn't come in at the rate that he wanted to come in. So,
all right.
Is that really the story, or is that just a narrative?
Right. It has to come to sources, bro. And then Raider Paul says something right here, because I'm following behind the chat, bro. I'm not trying to cut you off. But Crosby was on drugs his first year with the Raiders. What are we talking about if we draft him? Yeah, that is true. That is true. But yet, I don't think he was on drugs. I think he was an alcoholic. I don't know if it's the same thing, but yet all the players are on
sober as long as he's been sober as long as we have had him.
Yeah, so I mean, and he's been sober for going on 2 years, 3 years, or some shit like that, right? Something along that
4
line.
years.
So, 4 years, right? So the thing is, so yeah, that is true, but yet it wasn't out there in the open. That's the only thing, and they're not using it as the character flaw. They said this guy had a high motor. They didn't say nothing about his alcoholism, and it wasn't out there making it a character flaw. You know what I mean? And plus, he wasn't a first-round draft pick. So obviously you're a little bit more on the lights and stuff like that. A lot of people are saying your name and you're out there, and then plus all that shit, it keeps everybody over there. You know what I mean? So regardless of whatever, he was drinking, We the People, he was. But then also you're saying that his interviews aren't going well either. So, I mean, we got to see how it all pans out, bro, at this point. Anyways, go ahead. Raider Bob, what's good, brother? Salute.
No, I feel you on that. I just feel like, and then also, media plays a major role into it too. Like, I don't think they're going to, you know what I'm saying? They're not going to waste their time on a guy on a fourth rounder. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to waste their time writing a story about a fourth rounder that has a drinking problem. You know what I'm saying? But they will talk about a guy that's going to be in the first round. You know what I'm saying? Or it's supposed to be the identified as the top in this draft talent.
We the people on Raider Park going back and forth. Raider Paul, it says right here, says you can't go by the pro day. Who in the fuck is blocking Carter? You're right. That's what Bill Parcells said. You are what your game field shows. He's a beast. Yeah, I believe he's a beast, bro. But like, you know what I mean. But in certain games, and if he's, like I said, if he's not working the way he's supposed to, and it shows on, no one's blocking you, and you're slow off that, bro. Yeah, it's bad. It's a bad look all the ways around, brother. It's bad look.
No, so Raider Paul, nobody said it was okay that Josh Jacobs drove his car drunk and crashed. You know what I mean? First off, he wasn't drunk when he crashed. That's first and foremost. Josh Jacobs wasn't drunk when he crashed. He was actually on medication. You know what I mean? So if he wasn't drunk, he was actually on a prescribed medication.
So this is the thing.
I know there's not a big difference.
But it's still in the eyes of the law. You're under the
influence. It's intoxication, right? But I'm just making a point. You know what I mean? Okay. And then at the same time, his crash really didn't involve anybody. It was just him. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not making excuses for anybody. It's not cool. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that it's cool. Let's get that out. Let's say that first. People need to make better decisions, right? What
This
they
is
do
funny
to
shit.
make better.
It's like,
I want to clarify that I'm not, advocating for any of this.
I am.
I'm not. Right?
I don't think.
Look, but people do need to make better choices. You know what I mean? And like I said, my thing about Jalen Carter, once you mention the name Albert Haynesworth with me, and you ain't talking about how he played, you're talking about how he got the team for money and ended up being nothing afterwards, then you got my attention. You know what I mean? So for me, bro, look, bro, make better choices.
Yeah, I think we have
better choices.
We have the staff to do so, bro. We have the staff. I believe. Oh, come on, Clippers, get out of here. Max was a 4th round pick. So yeah, and then you got to remember, even so, shout out, so bro, even Max Crosby with the drinking and all that shit, whatever. The only thing that they said was he had a high motor. He was supposed to be a backup player and a special teams player. That's it. Look at him now.
Max Crosby is a Pro Bowl player. He if he keeps going, he's probably going to be a defensive player of the year. So he already established what he's done.
Yeah.
Now these kids, what they're doing.
Oh shit.
And I'm gonna say it again. Okay, you can talk all the stuff you want about Carter, but if this guy goes in there and gets 10 sacks in one season, you're gonna forget all the shit you said on this chat.
I don't care if he gets 3 sacks and fucking the most tackles. I don't care what he gets, as long as his off-field issues don't affect him playing ball. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. If it doesn't affect what he's doing, then fine. Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Get better, make a change, bro. You're people now. Michael G told me some shit, bro. He was like, bro, I couldn't imagine you drinking, bro. And I started laughing, bro. I was like, the fuck? So Pete, like, if he could change, then change. But it's just too much. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just people, you can't picture certain things. Like, if this guy can change, I'm all about it, bro. But I don't know.
Who said Carter has a drinking problem? There. Who said Carter has a drinking problem?
I said I'm just using it as an example. He's just some bullshit. I'm just saying he's some shit. Well, all I'm saying is that like people can change. That's all I'm using that like as an example. I'm not saying that he has a drinking problem because he can't be drinking, driving, and fucking killing people all at fucking once. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying in a situation that people can change. That's all I'm saying. So if he pulls up to the Raiders, I'm with it.
I'm not jumping on no bandwagon. I'm already on the bandwagon because I'm a Raider fan overall.
Yeah.
I just said I have my concerns about Jimmy G. I never said the kid wasn't good. And so it's not jumping on the bandwagon if I decide to say, oh, yeah, I'm proud of the kid. He's working out. It's what I've been saying. As long as he stays healthy, bro, I'm good. I know he can throw the ball when he needs to throw the ball. I know he can manage a game when he needs to manage a game. I want to know if the kid can stay healthy. That's all I ever said.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
we all need them. We need all the players to be healthy, no matter what.
Yeah, I just need people to be healthy.
Stay healthy. We don't even know if Carter's coming. You know what I mean?
Hey, if Jimmy G can go deep in bed, he need to go deep on the field,
bro.
He will.
Hey, man. Hey, this short pass get you touchdowns too, dog. Right? Hey, the short pass get you touchdowns too.
All this talk about Max Crosby, bro. Look, let's bring up this fact. Didn't we just give him an extension on his contract? We just gave him one last year, right? Gave him last extension.
Yeah.
You know, beautiful. Did he renegotiate the contract this year so they can free up some money to do something else?
Good to you. Yep.
So you gonna tell me a man who just got his contract last year too, that makes more than you, is willing to negotiate and get, look, I'm just saying, bro.
What are you talking about, Dirty? I lost you.
So he's talking about Chandler Jones, where kind of going back to the Chandler Jones things about him negotiating, because even Chandler Crosby is on his way up and got to hire whatever will not renegotiate. I think it's gonna happen either 1 or 2 days. In the next couple days, bro.
Max already renegotiated his contract so we can have some money.
Yeah, it's gonna be all right. We're gonna be straight. Same shit with Jimmy G. He won't. He's gonna win, y'all.
Who they nicknaming Cocaine Bear, bro?
Fucking name him the Cocaine Bear, bro. I don't give a shit. All right, good. As long as it's good, bro. Let him eat like the Cocaine Bear, bro. Carter was so, yeah. No, I'm not trying to add alcohol or anything to the guy, bro. You guys, I was just a
Carter messing with that white girl too.
Hey, look, I don't know nothing about no alcohol being involved in Jalen Carter's incident.
There was not. Listen, there was not. It was just an analogy.
Yeah, I didn't hear nothing like that. So I'm just saying from my
down with that, I'll say pick them.
From my standpoint, how I feel. You know what I mean? I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I got my concerns, bro. You know what I mean? I got my concerns about Jalen Carter, bro.
And they're valid.
And I believe they're. Thank you, Twan. I was just going to say, I believe they're valid, man.
They're valid. And I'm not like, and I say this too. I don't disagree, but I don't agree. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm both sides with it, but I do see where you're coming from, but I also do see where other people are coming from, where how they feel about Carter. You know what I'm saying?
Power's in the building. Shit.
That's
what's up?
But that's the name of the game. You know what I'm saying? That's the real gamble of the draft. You know what I'm saying? Everything's not going. You know what I'm saying? Everything's not going to hit. You know what I'm saying? And that's why it's draft, and that's why people win in the draft, you know what I'm saying, day one, but do they really win, you know what I'm saying, later on down the line with those players?
Hey, Paul, I'm not saying that, like, I'm so it's getting a little misconstrued, bro. So you're saying that we never did stupid shit when we were young. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Everybody does, man. I mean, I'm still doing stupid shit as an adult. Trust me. You know what I mean? So, I mean, it's not that. Like, we're not saying anything about his character. We're saying that because of the situation that he's in, he kind of might be a little bit more immature. And if the statements and the stories are true that he has to be watched, it's kind of not necessarily a bad person. It's more along the lines of more of a risk because he's not mentally prepared for himself, nor what it's going to come to him. You see what I'm saying? So it's not saying that he's a bad person.
Let me ask this real question. You know what I mean? Because I believe people can change. But in all honesty, bro, how many people change in their 20s? Most people don't change till they get their 30s, bro.
30s, 40s, 50s. You know what I mean?
So you're asking a kid in his 20s that had nothing that was acting a fool that you getting ready to give everything to? You think he ain't gonna act a fool with money? He act a fool without it.
Yep.
I'll agree with you on that to some extent, but I also feel like there's some people that is like they'll look at that situation and say, hey, I landed into some money, you know what I'm saying? Let me be right about this. You know what I'm saying? I remember there was a time where I was drinking E&J, but when I got a good job and I made a little more money, you know what I'm saying, I put the E&J away and started drinking some Hennessy. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's going to be the situation with with some of these guys. They realize this money's going to change not only my future, but this is going to give my mama a house and everything else. And I need to act right. You know what I'm saying? And they know, the way that everything is set up. If you act right for 4 or 5 years, you can run it into another one. You know what I'm saying?
In the building, what's good?
Is there?
Your chat is lit.
Raider Paul. So Raider
Chat
Paul,
is lit, dude.
Hold on.
What's cracking, Dirty? What's cracking, Gravy? Twan? Hello?
What's gay?
Hey, listen, Raider Paul, I don't know that you know a lot, but I want to ask you a question, bro. How many of them are being given a silver spoon, and how many of them had to work? They had no choice but to change and work at changing. So they got to make it in their 20s. You're giving a kid who's not wanting to change a silver spoon. You're not making him work for anything. It's not going to change.
Now they're saying that he might be chosen at 5 anyway by the Lions. The Lions are real high on him.
Yeah, because his partner is over there too.
Yeah.
Look, he can go at 5, bro. I feel like for us, it's not a good fit. It's not.
I don't think he's gonna make it to us though. Either way,
I honestly think he's gonna be a bust, bro. I think Jalen Carter's gonna be a bust.
I think the only way he's a bust is if he continues with this shit. But as his play, I don't think he's a bust. Like if he plays, I don't think he's a bust. But if he keeps continuing getting into trouble, yeah, he will become a bust because of that reason. I think.
Right.
I think he's gonna be a bust, man. I'm sorry.
I think it's all in his head. It's like the shit's all in his head right now. Like if he can get that shit right, then I think he can be good. Like he can get right. You know what I mean? Like can't get right, but if he could, then I think he could be a great. I think he could be with the skills that I've seen on tape. I think he could be a great football player. I just think sometimes that shit, doesn't let you become a great football player because you're too worried about other shit.
Yeah.
All right, so let's do this. Because I say he's going to be a bust. Other people say he's not, right? So what are we going to consider bust numbers?
No, that's what I'm saying. Like if he plays, I think he could get I think he could get like a good 8, 9 sacks, 10 sacks in the middle. He could be that type of guy. Like you know what I mean? But
and if he
doesn't, then yeah, I'll be on that boat. Like but I think his skills shows that he could. But like you guys say, but your guys' worries are valid. You know what I mean? His off the field issues, can become a problem, and that can become the reason why he becomes a bust. You know what I mean?
I'm just saying. Let's say he don't have off the field issues. What's his numbers as a bust? What do you expect from him every year?
If he gets right, like you're saying, like if the off the field issues, right, like
if his off the field issues get right, what does he have to have every year to not be a bust?
I think because he's playing in the middle. I say over 7 sacks, and you got to your team. You have to make a difference in the run game and the pressure up the middle. You have to, and you have to be talked. You have to be talked with the guys like fucking Leonard Williams and Dexter Lawrence. Like you got to be talked with those guys. You got to be in talks with those guys when they're mentioning those names. You got to be mentioned with them. That's considered I think not a bust. Because if he goes that high, he has to be mentioned with those guys.
Yeah, I agree with you, Gabe. Especially if we're talking about him getting drafted in the first round, I expect for him to get close to, maybe a little under double digits. You know what I'm saying? In sacks. You know what I'm saying? Like that's where I identify a number one. You know what I'm saying? Defensive tackle. Especially if, like I said, that value. Yeah, I need him to get at least a 7 or 8. You know what I'm saying? Coming in and being one of those names. You know what I'm saying, for his franchise.
Yeah. So for me, even with Carter back and forth with this guy, we still don't even know if we're moving up. If we're moving up, he's going to be off our board anyways. At this point,
you don't think he's going to be there?
I don't think
he's even going to be there.
Nope. We kind of just waste a little bit of energy on it, but he's a good player, man. And I hope no matter what happens, he gets the shit together, man. He balls out, regardless of whatever, man. There's a lot of kids coming into this league. We need these coaches. We need all these different things, man. He's just one out of many. You know what I mean? We kind of just highlight him because he's kind of he was at first to put he's in our range, but like you said, the defensive is gonna need him on over there in Lions, man. If they have Hutchinson already, and then they get this guy too, Jesus. It's gonna be crazy over there defensive wise.
Look, you don't need Carter. When you say you need something and you're yelling it, bro, come on, man. You don't need there's a lot of good, great defensive tackles that can pan out and be a whole lot better than Jalen Carter in the long run.
That's headaches too.
And that boy out of Northwestern, out of Toomey,
I like the boy out of Baylor. That dude.
You talking about
Saka Ika.
Siaka Ika.
That sounds
Yeah.
dope. Sounds like a Raider already, bro.
I want players that's gonna actually get me one. And I'm sorry, Jalen Carter's not gonna get me one.
Yep.
He's not. I'm sorry, he's not. He's not what you think he is.
Thank you, Holly.
I'm just being honest with you. He's not what you think he is, man.
So, Abakasi, thanks for posting that. Thanks, Abakasi. Big ups, man.
And I personally, I take Atatumi over Jalen Carter. I take Jalen. You know what I mean? I take Atatumi over Jalen, bro. That's
Now, are you saying that out of talent, or are you saying that out of just
both.
Okay.
Talk about both.
Ooh, I like Jalen's tape.
Everybody has their views, but
Yeah, look. Listen to what I'm saying. I think in the long run, he's better. You know what I mean? I think he has a longer career. I think his career is a little bit more productive. You know what I mean? And he doesn't have the off the field issues to concern me. I don't have a problem with giving him my money and putting a little bit of faith in him to do his job. What I do have concerns about is Jalen Carter's off the field issues, and now I'm hearing rumors that the kid has, other issues where he doesn't want to work out. He doesn't want to come in and pass physicals in physical shape. You know what I mean? He's blowing off pro days. He's coming in overweight. He's still overweight now. Like, bro, this shit's Howard Hainsworth written all over it.
I heard he has a chauffeur now.
Huh?
I heard he has a chauffeur now. He don't drive anymore, though.
You see what I'm saying?
What is he, Pinky all of a sudden? Jesus Christ.
Hey, I'm glad he's got a chauffeur. He needs that.
No, that's extra money. And then now you have to
No. He needs a chauffeur so that he doesn't
can afford one. Get it.
Hey, look, you're addressing the problem. If you got an issue driving and you got a lead foot, as I call it, a lead foot. You know what I mean? When you just got a heavy foot I got one of those. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie, I got one of those. I ain't racing nobody anymore, but I used to, and I understand it.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? But he's addressing the problem. That's kudos.
Yeah,
I gotta give him props on that. You're addressing the issue. You know you can't fucking drive. You know what I mean? The way you want to. You know what I mean?
Now it's just is that a look for the draft? Is that a look for the draft, or is that going to be continue after he gets drafted? You know what I mean? That's the issue. Like, don't just make it a look just for the draft, just so teams can be like, oh, okay, you know what, he's addressing the problem. You got to continue with that shit.
Yeah.
Right.
Until you got a hold of it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Well, and that just goes back to what I've been saying.
Oh, I'm on, bro.
It's a risk.
Have a good one.
Yep.
Yeah, it's all
But,
up.
I mean, the good thing is just that the look, if it's a look or not, I mean, it's actually a good thing for him, just because he doesn't need to be getting into any more trouble that way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a good look.
It's a good look, but is it enough?
Yeah.
That's the question. It's a good look, but is it enough? Is it enough? I don't think it's enough.
Raider Rooms, brother. There you go.
He's all stupid. He's all fucking crazy.
Raider Room said it.
Nah,
I had to get the new draft hat this weekend. Now, fucking, because the draft's coming.
You
New draft hat.
Nigga, need a Dremel.
Hey, before we get out of here, man, it's gonna be on the 2 hour mark. Gabe, what's up, brother? What's going on? I mean, I kind of just you kind of just said I haven't talked to you, bro, and everybody in the chat.
I've been fucking out, though. I've been, I was in Mexico this weekend, and then I got the news with my niece. You know what I mean? She had a car crash. She had a pretty bad car crash. You know what I mean? Fucking because it's cosmetic. A lot of the insurance won't cover it, anything like that. So like, family's asking for a little bit of help, anything like that. Alpha posted the GoFundMe. But I mean, anything helps. You know what I mean? Even if you could just share it. You know what I mean? That's all I ask, pretty much. You know what I mean? If you don't have, because I know a lot of people. You know what I mean? Sometimes have their own shit. You know what I mean? So I cannot really ask for anything. Just say, just share. You know what I mean? But it's yeah, she was in pretty bad shape. She was all banged up. She lost a couple of teeth. She's 18, man. Her problem was this weekend. She's not gonna be able to go, bro. That shit's sad, man. Like she was looking forward to it a lot. She was gonna be like the prom queen and shit like that. So like, yeah, it's fucked up, bro. Like it's pretty fucked up. So and then her graduation's coming. She ain't gonna be able to enjoy that. She has to go see a specialist for her jaw and see if she can get those teeth put back on or whatever. But yeah, and it was just a crazy situation, dog. Just the whole weekend, the last couple of days is just. But she's all right. She went back home. She's in bed, but she's pretty good. She's hurting, but she's at home at least.
Yeah, that's good, man. That's good. As long
as she's home. Yeah, she's not home yet. That's all that matters. She's home.
It's all home. Like all the cosmetic that could be. I know you said something about her jaw también, but like, man, bro, like
No, I mean it's gonna get fixed regardless. You know what I mean? They already want to go see a specialist today, so yeah, they're gonna get on it quick. So hopefully they could tell her. I'm pretty sure they're not gonna be able to do nothing right now because her jaw is fractured.
Right.
So, but they're just gonna check it out to see what they can do.
Well, I mean, now give her a little bit of time, just sit back at home and kind of just like pray it up and get ready to set start a new little journey in life. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bump in the road, not too much, man. We all have that stuff, man. You know what I mean? But if you guys can help out, man, really, really help out. It's in the chat. I put it in there. Afkasi put it in there, man. I appreciate Afkasi putting that in there too, man. You guys hit the like buttons, man. Tomorrow we will be here 10 o'clock a.m., maybe about 10:05, because you know what I'm saying, I'll probably be late to my own funeral, bro. But once again, thank you guys, everybody, for pulling up, man. It's a couple more days till draft, man. Gabe, are you going live today?
No, tomorrow.
Tomorrow. You're going live tomorrow. Anybody else going live? Dirty, you going live? What time are you going live, brother?
I'll be in tonight.
You know what? Nobody's going live today. I'll go live at 4:20 though. I'm going live at 4:20.
Anyway, so
okay. It's draft week. You know what I mean? It's draft week. Fuck yeah. I'm probably go live from today, tomorrow, Thursday, Friday. I mean, no, not Friday. Friday's my birthday. I can't go Friday. I'm going to Dodger game. Firework night.
You don't need to do that, bro. Wait.
Gabe, are you home now, Gabe? Yeah. Gabe, you're home now?
Yeah, I'm home, man.
Oh, okay. I'll get with you, man, about the niece stuff.
Got the Rosarito
do it privately.
Yeah, I got the Rosarito out of me, dog. Fuck it. That shit was crazy this weekend, too.
Stand up, dude. Faces all stand up, bro.
I got stopped by a cop over there. He was trying to shake me down for like fucking $300. I was like, and he ended up taking like 40. Fucking bastard.
Yeah, that's
it. He said he was gonna tow my car. And all this bullshit. He's like, yeah, we're gonna tow your car and you can talk to the judge tomorrow. But it's $300 if you give it to me today. I'll let you go. I'll even drive you. I'll even take you to the border myself. I'll fucking be like like the person in front. I was like, nah, bro, I don't got $300 fucking dollars. Like, what do you're not gonna get $300. I pulled out a 20 and I told him, that's all I have, bro. This is all I fucking have. You mean, what do you want it or not? And he's like, nope. Let's take your car. Let's take your fucking car to I'm gonna call the guru. I was like, bro, I didn't even do shit. So why the fuck why are you even taking me? And then it went on for like 20 minutes, dog. He ended up taking the $45. My girl pulled out another $25, and she ended up taking that shit. Bastard. Just had me there for like half hour for nothing.
Yeah, gotta love it though. But shit, man, you're home though, so that's all that matters, bro.
Brown on brown crime.
Hey, so Gabe's gonna be going live a little bit later. Any of the mods go to throw Gabe's information there, throw Dirty's in there, throw Gravy's, mine.
Raider Gabe 420, YouTube.
Yeah, we can talk about that Laker game last night. Jeez, that was a good ass game, bro. I threw
Lahim James.
Yeah, cover up that Clippers right there, brother. Cover that up.
Hey, he gave Dylan Brooks that 40 though.
Oh, he showed it 20 and 20, buck.
Why y'all want to kick a person when they down?
That's my dude.
Hey, Gabe, I was just trying to be nice about saying it, bro. Just want to kick somebody while they down, bro. That make no sense, bro. What if y'all didn't have your 2 stars, bro, and I was just sitting up here just kicking y'all niggas like, bro? What do you expect from a team that don't have its 2-star players, bro? I don't have no Kawhi. I don't have no Paul George, bro.
Hey, dirty question before we leave. how long do you guys put up with that? Do you guys trade them for other star players, or what? What like what?
I
what's
think,
the deal there,
I think at some point in time you have to, bro. I think you have to.
Because they keep getting hurt, dog. So it's like
That's
it's
two
like
playoffs, bro. That's 2 playoffs where you hurt your knee, man. Like as much as I may like you, you know what I need? I need a star that's gonna be healthy, bro. You know what I mean? Like I should have 4 chips by now. I don't have 2 because of fucking Doc Rivers.
definitely at least 2. Definitely at least 2.
At 2 now, I don't have 2 because of fucking Kawhi.
Hey, you know what the cold piece is though? When he actually is not trying to load manage and and actually play ball, he actually gets hurt.
You know what's even more interesting about this whole situation is that I am not a Clippers fan and I don't care. I'm a Lakers fan. So on that note,
It's like the bean tonight.
Oh shit! Oh yeah, that's a big game, dog. Game 5. This is the most important game of the series, I think, right here, dog. Like,
yeah, I'm gonna watch.
De'Aaron Fox.
I don't even know if Fox is gonna play or not.
De'Aaron Fox is hurt. So this game 5 is pivotal, dog. Like that's why game 5 is the most pivotal. Like, especially when they're tied 2-2. You know what I mean? This shit is best out of 3 now. So get that one out of your head, dog. Like one, you got to get that first one because then it gives you 2 games to win one more game. That's fucking. It's gonna be tough to win 2 in a row if they lose this one.
Yes, sir. Well, we're gonna get out of here, bro, man. I'm gonna chill out. It's noon. It's nice. I'm ready to rock, bro. So, but yeah, man, you guys have a great day. Remember, no drink and drive. Be thankful for what you do, God, and what you don't. And we're out of here, man. You guys, like, comment, subscribe on your way out. I will be live tomorrow at 10 a.m. Dirty will be live later. Gabe will be live at 4:20. We'll see you guys then. All right?